Prince. How are you? My gosh, I was thinking of you the other day, and I wondered if you were well or how things were. Uh-huh. Happy, happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Yeah, no, not so much today. I'm not really into it. Um, okay, so check it out. I've got a new unboxing to do here from HelloFresh. Now you're gonna die laughing, but my son actually bought this box. Thank you, Apple Pay. Um, Apple Pay evidently is not my friend. But no, I think he'll actually be good. So I actually had this idea the other day that he should start cooking again because he actually used to cook when once a week when he was in middle school. And then no, not even middle school, when he was in elementary school. And now that has gone by the wayside. So I guess there were some HelloFresh coupons around in at school, and he picked one up, registered, made his order, and all of a sudden we had a HelloFresh box that got delivered. Nobody knew anything about it but him, and luckily, happy St. Patty's Day. Um, Luckily, I noticed that there was a box by the front door because that doesn't always happen. Sometimes things get lost because they just arrive. So anyway, here's the HelloFresh box. I think what it is 3 meals. Okay, so he chose, this is how it comes. It comes in a little bag. He chose sweet chili pork and cabbage. Let's see. He chose Monterey Jack unfried chicken. That sounds good. And he chose pub-style shepherd's pie. Pretty sure he's never had that in his life. My brother's wife is from England, so I have had shepherd's pie for many a time that she has prepared. Here's how it comes. It tells you what it's about, and then it gives you the directions. So he should definitely be able to do this. So that was the shepherd's pie. Let's see. Oh, this looked really good. The Monterey Jack unfried chicken. And it shows how to do it. And then this one is the sweet chili pork cabbage stir fry. And again, shows you how to do it. So, pretty cool. But, so those bags were in the top, but then, below it, it comes with a really big ice pack. And then it has the ground beef, the ground pork. Oh, and I guess the chicken that is, measured for each of the recipes. And that was packaged between another one of the and then see, it has a little, it's like insulated box. That's pretty cool. Hello, hello. So, that's what we got. Now let's see. I'm going to open this one. I'm going to open the sweet chili pork. So let's see. I've got the pork. So they give us 10 ounces of pork. And then, oh wow. Then they give some cilantro. You see it? And then, I guess this must be the chili sauce. I guess it tells us right here. This is the sweet soy glaze. Then, oh wow. Then ponzu sauce. And here's the red cabbage with a little bit of carrot. Oh, more sauce. Then the sweet Thai chili sauce. Crispy fried onions. Oh, here is the jasmine rice. Here's the thing to make the rice. And now it's empty. Let's see. Oh, they give you the garlic powder. And actually, check this out. On each of them, I don't know if you could see it. So it says garlic powder. And then it says allergens none. You see that? Allergens none. Sweet chili sauce, right? That doesn't generally. But then, like, I don't know if you can see this. But like the ponzu sauce says that it contains soy and wheat, as well as the other sauce says that too, because it does. And so the onions. So, oh, and then there's some rice vinegar. But the rice vinegar is gluten-free that they included. That's hilariously funny. All right, so let me think. What should I make it? What do you think? So this is supposed to make for two people. So it says, oh, you wash the rice. Do people do that? Do you guys do that? I don't ever do that. You put in, okay, we're going to start with that. So we're going to put some rice. I'm going to put some water. I guess I'm going to wash the rice. Right? Like they said. I'll do what they said. So I'm just going to rinse it. So I just put some water in there. I'm going to rinse it. Let's check it out. All right. So I gave it just one little rinse. And it said 3/4 of a cup of water. So I'm going to get that 3/4 cup of water, put it in there. It said to put a little, oh, it says to put a little bit of, salt. So I'm just going to sprinkle in some red bean salt. It's good enough. That's like a pinch. And then it says, in a small pot, combine rice, water, pinch of salt, big pinch of salt, bring to a boil, then cover and reduce to a slow simmer. All right, so there you go. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Step 2, make the sauce. Interesting. While the rice cooks, make the sauce in a small bowl. I don't know. I guess this is small enough. Big enough. Okay, I'm going to move the camera back. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of combine the sweet. I guess I gotta go put that other meat in the fridge. Hold on. So it says, put the sweet soy glaze. Sweet soy glaze, here we go. And yes, there I am with the scissors. So what did everybody have for dinner tonight? Whoops. I wish there was an app that you could talk along. See and talk. Sweet soy glaze. Chili sauce. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Chili sauce. Now I really look like a teacher, huh? Because I have the I have the school scissors that I'm using. How does the video look on Instagram compared to how it usually has looked when I've been on both YouTube and Instagram? Does it look any better? Any different? My son fixed it for me yesterday. He decided to up the, okay, so now it says to simmer. Oops. Does it look any different? Does it look any better? So it says chili sauce, sweet soy, chili sauce, and now the ponzu sauce, and half the vinegar. How am I going to do half the vinegar? And why am I only doing half the vinegar? Oh, well, they're saying if you like a sweeter sauce, add in a, it's saying to add in some sugar if you like a sweeter sauce. That's funny. let's see. Okay, got this. So more of the ponzu sauce. They gave 2 things of the ponzu sauce, so I assume that means we're supposed to use it. And how am I supposed to know when it's half? Oh, somebody says they didn't know much about YouTube, but they enjoy watching me cook on YouTube. That's funny. Thanks for joining. So for those of you actually, such a treat in the kitchen with Beth. Yes, in the kitchen with Beth today. Look at that, on Thursday. You know, how's everybody doing on this St. Patty's Day? SC, did you see my cute little... Yeah, it's too distracting for me right now. Okay, let me see. All right, so the ponzu, sweet soy chili glaze, chili sauce, and half of the vinegar are here. And now, tastes pretty good. Now, I'm supposed to get the pork, garlic powder, and some salt and pepper into the pan and get that cooking. Okay, let's see. Oh, it tells me for 4 minutes. To put in some oil, so I'm going to put a little drizzle of oil, and then get my handy scissor. Charlie, can you say hi? Okay, that's that. Where is my garlic powder? You know, I should have just put my own garlic, right? But I'm trying to do it exactly how it says. So it said to put some salt. And some pepper. So we got the salt, the pepper, and it says olive oil, add the pork, the garlic, season with salt and pepper, and press it into an even layer. And then what did it say, 3 minutes? Okay, we got 3 minutes. All right, so what's going on? Anything? Was there any badges that I have to say thank you for? Let me see. Olive oil is extra strength. I see. Are you of Irish descent at all? I am not. Just by my uncle-in-law. Yes, I got in the room light, but that's really nice. The color, the green almond, by the way, it's a beautiful dress. Yes, so everyone, this is my ode to green today. I don't have any green. I don't have any real green. So this was as good as I could do. But I feel festive. So that's good. And this dress I bought in 2019 in October when I went to New York to do my runway show. And that was the last time I was in New York. See, I really want to turn it, but it doesn't. It says no, not to do that yet. Yeah, I'm going to lower it a little because I have it on the very high burner. Okay, oh my goodness, I see. So healthy. Look at my skin. Thanks so much. Neck and hands are glowing. Well, I don't know about that, but I am busy cooking. Happy St. Patty's Day. Thanks for the... YouTube is a little blurred. You know, YouTube is a little blurred. I see that. I think it's the way the light is hitting right now. And maybe even the... Let's see. Maybe the camera's not so... Is that any better? Oh, what happened? Oh, geez, oh my God. Oh, dear Lord. No. Who knew? Who knew there was such a thing? Oh my God, that's funny. Is that better? I hope it's better. My day's been fine. I had an incredible workout at the gym today. It was really good. And it was arms and my favorite, whatever, my day one trainer was there, who I love so much. And I got to meet a new trainer who was amazing. Oh my God. Loved her. So anyway, that was, you remind me of a teacher. Thank you. I suppose that's good, but I think it always happens when I have my glasses on. At least that's what I hear. Um, actually, somebody is, I am not Irish, okay. Um, somebody is likening my roots, and I can say that I have had my 23andMe done, and I have roots exactly from where I am from Naples, Italy, and from Luxembourg. It's crazy, like it's exactly pinpointed. It was so nuts, I couldn't even believe it. But yep, so that was it. That was the only thing that was in there. What are we cooking today? Thanks, Marcus. I am cooking. I got a HelloFresh. My son ordered HelloFresh. Um, Here we go. He ordered a little HelloFresh and got 3 meals in. And this one is called Sweet Chili Pork and Cabbage Stir Fry. Now, I forgot about the rice. So, I don't know about you all, but I have never made a bowl of rice that I didn't have to put extra water. Have you? Because I can never get it right. Oh, now we're supposed to put it says just to put the cabbage in and to stir it. It doesn't say to cover it. I was wondering if you're actually supposed to cover it or not. And so, oh wait, let's see. Hold on. I think I learned remove. Bye-bye. So just know, if you haven't heard this from me yet, if I'm looking at the comments and it's a rude comment, you're leaving the room. Okay? We're in 2022. Nobody has time for that. We're not in a pandemic. I wouldn't put up with you if I wouldn't put up with that from you if I saw you in person, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't act like that in person. So don't do it. Hi, Angie. How are you? My son ordered HelloFresh. Have you ever had it? This is our first try. He found he found a flyer at school and decided that he should use his Apple Pay to order it. And then we got a box. We didn't know anything about it until the box arrived. So there's that. But at least we're not like the people whose little 4-year-old ordered like what was that thing that he ordered? A motorboat or something like that for like $10,000. So seems easy right now so far. It says to put some butter in the rice. For those of you who could use some keto ideas, that pork, just putting red cabbage and with the pork, that would be great. The reason why this wouldn't be keto actually is because of the sauce. So if you switched it out for coconut aminos, you'd be okay. But I don't know how you do the rest of it. And then, woo! See that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. Let me show you how it looks in the pan. I'll show you. Nice, right? Oops. Now, to me, that doesn't look like, a lot of rice. So I don't know. I mean, we're actually not big rice eaters, but I imagine, I think people will be surprised at that amount. So I don't know. Okay, so now it's all ready. Now what? In step 3, we press the pork in even layer. It gives it gives it the browned edges. Okay, so now I guess I'm pouring this over it. It actually is, interestingly enough, I'll fluff the rice with the butter, so I already did that. And then divide the rice between the bowls and top with the stir fry, the crispy onions, the cilantro leaves. But where is the part where it tells me? Oh, I missed that part. I missed the part where you stir in the sauce. I was supposed to do that before the cabbage. I'm leaving a little tiny bit extra in the jar to then go ahead and put it over the top at the end. I don't know if my people like cilantro. I do not. My kid is definitely going to need more rice. So there was some left over from, they had Chinese food last night. So gonna, I'm gonna combine the two. The cabbage, yeah, the cabbage. It looks good. Hi, Nate. How are you today? Oh, it's a little different, but at least they're having cabbage on, on St. Patrick's Day. I'm cheating. To make it fair, I'm putting the Chinese rice in with the jasmine rice. That jasmine rice is absolutely beautiful that they sent, but I want to make sure that everybody has the same. So I don't want the men to fight about, why did he get that and I got this? You know how you guys can be, right? That is perfectly cooked. Now I'm going to open this. I'm letting that sauce do its extra job. And then, where's my water? What's kind of water? This water? Are you talking about this water? The aqua hydrate water that I get at F45? Alright, turning it off. I gotta get this open and then plate it up, and they're good to go. My son is going to be like, my God, we're eating it. What time? This is so early. Yeah, cilantro is not my thing, but it will look pretty. Okay. Let's go with this one. So if you were watching, the reason why I put the rice back into the microwave is because it's still a little not cooked enough. How does it look? Nice, right? So I'm just going to go around the outside with this little extra sauce that's not cooked, just to give it a little different flavor and texture. And yes, these are my very own people, so I'm going to use my fingers. My son had a sleepover last night, and his friend was here, and I cooked dinner. I made spaghetti and meat sauce, which is not a thing I typically make. And I had to be so careful not to reuse my utensil or lick my finger or do any of that. Which it's been a minute, right? In this pandemic, I haven't cooked for a lot of people. So I've gotten out of that habit. I'm going to put one leaf across the top, and then they can move that, and then whoops, and then just sprinkle some leaves individually. And then, although I don't like cilantro, I'm gonna use the extra for my I'm gonna have a little bit of spinach in soup later. I'm gonna put it in there, and here we have it. Voila! How beautiful does that look? I think that looks good enough to eat. What do you say? Right? Nice, huh? So I think that worked out well. Even though I did the cooking, I think he'll do the cooking for another time. So thanks for joining. I'll see you again. I'm not sure why I moved that. I hope you're all going to have a safe rest of your day on St. Patrick's Day. And thank you, SC, for the update. I see the 189. Don't do any diet, keep cooking. Yeah, well, I have to go bring the cooking. What's for dinner? So this was called, hold on. They call it sweet chili pork and cabbage stir fry, and it's from HelloFresh. So, as you guys saw, it was pretty easy to make. It was easy to put together, and now we've got a full meal that is going to make two guys really happy. And then I got to go make my spinach soup. I'll see you all again, and thanks for joining. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit the subscribe on YouTube and turn on your notifications, as Nate would say, because you never know when I'm going to go live. I look forward to seeing you all again. Thanks so much, and happy St. Patty's Day. Yeah, that's what it was called. Nate, did you not hear the whole thing, how it went? So basically, it's rice, some sweet soy sauce, chili glaze, ponzu, and some vinegar to make the sauce. And then some pork, cooked for about 5 minutes with some garlic powdered salt and pepper, just in the cast iron skillet. And then once that's browned, then you're supposed to stir in the sauce. I forgot to do that part. And then you put in red cabbage and a little bit of carrot was the mixture, so that it could just get a little bit tender with the meat. And that was like for about 2 minutes or so. And fluff the rice, you cook the rice, fluff the rice, put some butter in it, and then divide it between the bowls, put on the crispy fried onions and the cilantro leaves, and voila, we're done. So that's it. Again, HelloFresh was our dinner and our instructions, and I think this might have been the first time I actually ever followed the full instructions of a recipe. So I can't wait to hear what they say about how it was, and I will see you all again. Bye for now. See ya.